Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a product from Laura Geller, and this is, I'm going to read it from the box because it's quite long. It is called the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation. Now this is $34, and you will notice in Ulta stores you will notice that they are 50% off. It's been on for like a while now, and I felt like they are just finishing what they have there. I'm not so certain if they are going to remove the entire line, but if you do work at Ulta, let me know. You can also see them at TJ Maxx, Ross, and Burlington, but this one I got it at Ulta instead because again, it was half off, and I also have my 20% off coupon, and it's like a really good deal. Now, the shade that I got is light, and this is the only one that is left from the colors that I thought would match me. So thankfully, it matched very well. So I think for first thought, I think what they are actually going for is something very similar to the MAC Skin Finish Mineralized Powder Foundation. I think that's what they are kind of like going for. I just repeated myself. Why? I have no idea. But I'll show you what it looks like, and of course I'll show you guys how it applies to my skin using it alone and using it on top of the foundation. So let's go ahead and start. So this is what the actual packaging looks like. As you guys can see, it has a tiny window where you can see the product that you are going to get. I really love baked products. I think they are so beautiful. You can see the marble effect. You will be getting 9 grams of a product, and you have 18 months to play with this powder. It has a tiny mirror at the top, and when it comes to the texture of this powder, I felt like it was, some part of it is mostly dry. So basically, it's not like the MAC mineralized skin finish that it kind of melts into your skin. This one feels kind of rough, but the weird part is that when you apply it on your skin, it's so smooth. Now, this is in the shade light, but as you guys can see, you really don't see any coverage, or it doesn't apply in a very thick way. So I am applying it on one side of my face so you guys could see what it actually looks like. Now I'm using a very loose powder brush. Now if you use a dense brush, it will cover even more, but I'm zooming the camera in so you guys could see on how beautiful this looks like on the skin. It really blurs the skin really nicely compared to this one. As you guys could see, you can literally see my pores. I feel a little bit shy when it comes to like zooming the camera like this, but I think, you know, you will have like a better idea or visualization on how this product works. So my lips is very crusty all the time, which is weird because my face is extremely oily. But when it comes to my lips, it's dry as desert. So I'm just putting it on my entire face, as you guys can see. It's all even now, though you can still see a little bit of redness on the sides of my nose, but overall it feels really good. Now let's go ahead and try this powder on top of a foundation. The foundation that I'm using right now is from Juice Beauty, and one of the reasons why I love this foundation is because it's very good for your skin. So this is the type of foundation that, you know, even if I sleep with it, I have nothing to worry about, because in the first place, its priority is, you know, skincare, basically. So even though this is a little dewy or a little oily for some people, I still like it even though I'm oily, because again, it takes care of my skin very freaking well. And it's also anti-aging. So I'm like, hello, who doesn't want to look 2 years old? So the powder, by the way, it's not like completely matte. It gives you that satin finish, but not to the point that, you know, some powders have this very visual glitter or something into the face powder, but this one doesn't. This one just really gives you that soft glow. Now, I feel like if you are attempting to create like a glass skin type of makeup, but want to have like a powder on your face kind of a thing, I think this is something that you can use for that, because this one, no matter how many times you build up, it will not crumple or anything like that. So if I have a powder puff, I think it would apply better, but I'm just showing you how I normally do my makeup or set my face. I'm just dabbing the powder brush basically. Sometimes I use a beauty blender or a sponge, but it's like rare, you know. So this is what my face looks like. Now this is actually already set. It's completely set, but it looks dewy. Because I think it's because I use a dewy foundation and I use this type of powder. So it kind of looks wet, but in reality, it's not. It's weird. Now, overall, I think this foundation is really good. After 6 hours when I tested it on the following days after I have purchased this product, it lasted for my oily face for around 6 hours. And then after that, I can see, you know, a little bit of like, you know, oiliness going on around my nose area. I think it would really help as well if you use a foundation that is mattifying, if that is what you are going for. If you use it alone, it's going to even out your skin really wonderfully, and when you touch your face, it's just so soft, I can't explain it. It's a very good pore filling powder in my opinion, and I didn't even use a, you know, a pore filling primer, but it did a job very well. I just used like a setting spray for my face, which is the Pacifica one. And that one I will be reviewing in the next couple of, you know, days. I'm still testing it out. But it's good for mature skin, I would say, because it's very micro fine. It doesn't sit under my eyes. It doesn't, you know, what I like about this is that it does not build up. So it's going to be like a personal preference. But to me, it only gives you like a light medium coverage. It doesn't really give you that full coverage makeup look, just like the, you know, Studio Fix does. So if you are more into a softer foundation look, then this is something that you would truly enjoy. I really love the fact that it makes everything so smooth without the cakey feeling. So the foundation that I have been using all the time is dewy, and using the powder alone, it will make your skin dewy. It's not matte in my opinion. I feel like it is a combination of a pigment powder and a translucent powder. That's how I think it is. What is that? So it's going to be a personal preference. If you happen to find them at TJ Maxx, Ross, Burlington, definitely go ahead and try them. It is a very lightweight, almost like you don't wear any. You're almost like you're not wearing anything at all, but it definitely does color correct the skin really nicely. But when it comes to like covering something up, I don't think this is going to be your best bet. So yeah, natural looking and something that you would want to use on top of your foundation, because again, it doesn't give you that caked up look. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do upload every day, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye!